Hello, dear friends. My name is Maksim Kulagin, and I am head of the customer support service at C3D Labs company. I would like to explain how to work with our support system and do it the most effectively. Let's imagine we say about the support in the term of web development. Then the support system is a front end of an IT company which collect, reproduce and transfer all customers' requests to our developers, who are the back end of the system. Every time you send a support request, we receive it and begin the process of reviewing and reproducing it. Sometimes we request an additional information to customer and refine the request. From time to time, it transforms to a large and great dialogue. Once all necessary data was received, we transfer the request to a development department of the appropriate component for exploration and fixing, if it needed. For some requests, it needs an exploration only. For example, how to use some function in some cases, but other request needs an update of component or fixing a bug. We inform the customer when the work on the request has done. We use a service desk web system for collecting and managing customer request tickets. It's located on sd.ascon.ru. Before using it, you should register on it by your own. After that, you should send your email to C3D Sales Manager and reconnect your account to Service Desk. After enabling, you can create request to the support. Let's have a look how to do it step by step. First of all, you should click a new ticket link at the top of the web page. Then the ticket form was opened. You should choose a service, C3D. Next, choose a product, C3D kernel, and its version you use. Probably 2023 for now. Choose a correct component from list, if it's possible to do. Sometimes it's hard to recognize that a problem occurred. Next, choose a type of request. Mention the version of components. It's very important because some problem occurs in the particular version of the toolkit component. Next, choose operating system. Next step, choose the importance of your request. It's very important to set it correctly. If all requests are critical, they will again be processed in the same order. Do not increase the importance of a request unnecessarily. Next, you need to write down the subject of requests and explain your problem. One more important thing, please attach data for reproduction of your problem. It may be a source code file of models, screenshots, or something else. We distribute test application with other components which can be used for test purposes. Let's have a look how you can send source code for reproduction. C3D Modeler distribution has the test application. You can use it for exploring of using modeling function and classes and for testing purposes. The applications include a lot of examples of using other kernel. Exploring it is a good practice. Additionally, you can test any kernel functions quickly. You don't need to implement some helper function for it. For example, opening a model or selecting a body. These functions are built in. On the screen, you can see example of getting the pointer to the model, what was opened in the file menu of application, and adding or removing geometry items to showing in the application. There are function stubs in the test user.cpp file, which are called from help menu. You can add test code to it. Try to reproduce any operation. If you send this file with your code to us, we will reproduce your situation quickly. This way is recommended for explaining your problem with C3D modeler functions. One file with source code much better than hundreds of explanation words. C3D Vision component distribution has a lot of examples what you can use as a test base. Please create a test of your problem at the example and send us the source of it. We can reproduce your problem then. Net C3D Toolkit distribution has the similar examples pack. Please use it for testing. C3D Solver component has a special function for writing all processed commands to a journal file. We need that file only to reproducing the problem. This function exists in the 2D and the 3D solver components. And I would like to end my presentation with some remarks about the efficiency of working with C3D Labs support. Please send all possible information about your problem. It helps us to understand all nuances of your problem. Try to reproduce your problem in our test application and send a source code of your test to us for reproduction. If you use model in the external format, please send it as well. Do not combine different questions in a single request, because different questions may be processed by different departments. Thank you for your attention.